Here I am, coming back to an old place that I had rented out last year, up here by the Johnson State Historical Park. The Battle of Johnsonville, the town of Johnsonville, 1884. I had a camper setting up here, and I was told that I wasn't welcome here. Told that I was not welcome here, and they would not allow for me to renew my rent. In other words, I wasn't the right quality. Let's see who these folks here are. The spot where I had rented out. Now it's no longer got nothing there. Looks like several trailers has moved out. That one there used to be there. Trailer right there. Used to be there. Some of these people move their trailers in the wintertime. And then bring them back spring. Looks like my buddy's still up here. Drives that Dodge. Told me my money wasn't no good. For me to hit the road, Jack, don't come back. Simply because I didn't meet the right criteria. Didn't have nothing to do with my trailer or my boat. Had to do with me, the messenger. They didn't like the message that the messenger was distributing. And because of it, hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. What y'all gonna do with all them chairs? Are they new ones?
The ones I had from last year. Yeah.
Is Linda still on this place?
Linda who?
What?
So what, this camp spot?
The whole campsite?
No, it's Michael McMackin's that own it.
I thought Linda was part of it.
Not that I know of.
You remember Linda?
Only one I remember before them. It wasn't a woman's name.
How about the guy, the young boy? Drove the Mustang.
Yeah.
What was his
Linda
name?
Just works in the kitchen, right?
Huh?
Linda just works in the kitchen, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Clay McMackin.
Clay.
His daddy and his uncle and them on it.
Yeah, they still own it?
Yeah, they still own it.
Have you seen Clay lately?
Yeah, they've been putting in campers all day today. Clay and Mark.
Putting in campers.
Yeah, everybody has to move their campers out every year for 2 weeks.
When did they start that?
About 2 years ago. Yeah. It's been in effect for about 5 years, but TVA finally makes every campground TVA owns move their campers out now. For 2 weeks every year. So now this is the end of the 2 weeks, so they're putting everybody's campers back and everybody's setting back up. So
Well, they just want to make it hard on people, don't
yeah,
they?
They want to keep people that's down here, making sure they ain't just homesteading, I guess.
Yeah. They went up on the rent because I rented from them for a while over here.
Now it's like $18.80.
Yeah.
I think, a year.
Did they go up again this year?
No, I think it's still at 18. I think 18.80.
Went up the year before last, though, didn't it? You're the same guy that was here?
Yeah. I've been here now for about 2.5 years.
Yeah. Do you remember me?
Man, you look familiar.
I'm the guy that had the older coachman down there on this side over here on the left-hand side, the second one from the back.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yes, sir. You had a nice like bow fishing boat, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember it had the lights and stuff.
Yeah, had the lights and all on it.
Yeah, last year was the first year we had to move out, and this is the second year after 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, TBA's got them. Yeah.
I wonder if they're doing that basically all over.
Yeah, I know they're doing it at Mason's here, Wildlife Cove, Cane Creek, Buchanan, yeah, everywhere TBA owns the, you know, the campgrounds, they're doing it. You know, because Clay and them own this, they lease it from TBA, but TBA owns all this.
Sure.
So yeah, it's every campground, I guess TBA's.
What's the mindset in behind that? Just like you said, homesteading. They don't want nobody homesteading.
And my mindset was like, man, just lock the meters off and make everybody have to, you know, yeah, moving the campers. I don't get it. It's a lot of trouble for sure.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Some of these campers that don't have a quick, you know, leveling system and all that. My God, it takes a while. It takes 4 or 5 hours to set one of them up.
Oh, yeah.
These older ones.
And there was a couple older ones that were in here. You know, it hadn't probably been moved in 15 years or so, and I think it probably pretty much, you know, wrecked them, taking them out and had to get rid of them.
Yeah, tore them up.
Tore them up, yeah, because they've been sitting here.
Tore up the plumbing and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of an inconvenience, but yeah, we like being down here. But yeah, it's a bummer that you got to do that.
You remember last year, I guess it was in, what was it, in April? Whenever the Tennessee River flooded so bad?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it almost...
It got all the way up into here, you know.
Did it really?
It floated jet skis off the trailer and everything down here.
It did?
Yeah, it got all the way, yeah, about halfway up here, yeah.
All the way up to almost your trailer?
Yeah, yeah. Well, not to the trailer, but that tree down here, this whole bottom down there was underwater. Yeah. Yeah, and they had to move them campers that were kind of down the hill right on the water. It got over them.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah, it got real high down here.
It did. It was the highest it's been in a while, huh?
Yeah, it was the highest I could ever recall it in 20 years or so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was high. So yeah, we just put all our furniture stuff in a little storage up here, you know, for them 2 weeks. So we're just.
It's just a hassle, isn't it?
It is a hassle, but it's a bummer. But we like being down here. And,
oh, I loved it here.
Yeah, it is a hassle.
I loved it here, and the reason why they wouldn't let me renew, I never could get no bottom line, no definitive answer out of them. I offered to pay the price that, you know, they went up like a $200 or $150, whatever it was. You know, I was gonna pay the price, but they told me that I wasn't eligible to renew, even though I was sitting over here.
Huh. Yeah.
And I think it had something to do with my background.
Huh.
I think it had something to do with my belief. Because I was the guy that drove around with the little blue car that had the Jesus sign on it.
Yes, sir.
And then the truck, you probably remember my truck, it had a bunch of stickers.
Yeah, I remember the car for sure, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That was me. I was promoting my message. And apparently they don't like somebody promoting a Jesus message out here in a...
I'm all about Jesus myself, so ain't no doubt.
Well, I mean, it's one thing to think about him, and it's another thing to allow for him to be your Lord, for him to be the Lord of your life.
My whole life, I lived against him, drug addict, alcoholic, thief, liar, and about 3 years ago, he got a hold of me, and he changed a man that you'd have never, they would have seen it coming, you know.
Hallelujah, good.
Well, there ain't no doubt, yeah.
And sometimes we got to hit rock bottom before we ever think about coming back up.
There ain't no doubt. Yeah, I've always wondered why he come after somebody like me like he did, but I think it's people like me can make a change with it.
Well, he loves all of us.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he died on the cross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it down here, but apparently they didn't like me.
Well,
I threatened to sue them, but that would have been against my religion to have sued them, you know, just because they obviously had some sort of personal preference against me on a discriminating factor. They was discriminating against me. Well, you can't please all the people all the time. You can only please part of the people all the time, all the people part of the time, but you'll never be able to please all the people all the time. And if you're in the Jesus thing to be a people pleaser, odds are you're probably in it for the wrong reason anyway.
Jesus wasn't when he was here walking, he wasn't a real people pleaser either.
No, he wasn't.
Nah, his message wasn't real people pleasing.
That's the reason why they got rid of him.
Yeah, he wasn't a real people pleaser.
Or they thought that they was going to get rid of him.
Yeah, that was it.
They only got rid of the physical form. They didn't get rid of the spiritual form, did they?
No, sir.
Good talking to you.
You too, man. You have a good one, man.
Take care of yourself.
I'll sure do it. You too.
Be good. So that's the reason why the camper ain't here. The camper's not here. They was told to move. I didn't realize that they had those type of stipulations. But now I do. Probably a good thing I went ahead and moved on out of here anyway. TVA has ruined so many people's lives since the 30s. They have ruined so many lives. So many. Towards dictating, telling people what they was going to do and what they wasn't going to do up here on this Tennessee River. They want to govern everything. Yep, they want to govern everything and everybody. Now the very person that I was talking to, now he's talking to the owner over there, one of the workers. So yeah, it'll go through the grapevine towards me being up here in the middle of the park. They have brought this hardship up onto themselves. The flooding, and now TVA making them having to move campers out every year for 2 weeks. They have brought this hardship up onto themselves. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. What goes around comes back around. I'd have been a whole lot better off just to have kept things under the table and discreet. But instead, somebody must have caught wind about me being out here and what they was doing. Somebody was going to tell somebody how the cow was going to eat the cabbage pertaining to the rules and regulations, and now it's made it hard on just about everybody that has any type of camping park facility up and down this Tennessee River that TVA is associated with. I think what the deal is with TVA, it's got to be within a certain feet, like a quarter of a mile within the distance of the floodlining area. Wherever the floodlining area is, they have say-so towards who moves in, who stays, who goes, who don't go. In other words, they dictate towards what kind of rules and regulations it's going to be, because they basically, whenever they put the all the Tennessee dams up, all the locks, they basically control this waterway over here. They got license to tell people what to do and how to do it. But it serves this park right. The fact that they was going to bully me just because they didn't like what I stood for, and then TVA comes in behind them and slaps them with all kinds of different regulations. Serves them right. Once more, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. goes around, comes back around. Pertaining to how people tries to ruin people's lives just because they discriminate against them. They don't like what they stand for. And the whole time, I stand for love, I stand for peace, I stand for grace, I stand for mercy, I stand for all the things that the Bible stands for. And yes, that includes the wrath of God in regard to the judgment, the great white throne judgment pertaining to the book of Revelations and Daniel. Stand for all of it, not just part of it. If you're going to believe part of the Bible, you ought to believe all the Bible. A lot of people don't see it that way, though. They think that they can pick and choose, cherry pick towards what they want to believe, and what they need to believe, and what they don't want to believe. That's not how I was taught pertaining to the Holy Scriptures, the book of life. Well, that's going to do that. Good luck. And I don't wish no bad things upon these people, no more than a man on the moon. But what they done was wrong. What they done was wrong, and they're paying for it now. The thing about it is, they brought a hardship upon the most everybody, because God only knows that the campers and parks, the RV parks that they got up and down the river, and it's not just in this area. I mean, you can go all the way up towards Kentucky, up towards Paris Landing. You can go down towards Parsons and Fisherdale, and keep on going down towards Pickwick. I mean, they're in control of these waterways. TVA. They govern the water and anything that connects to the water within a certain amount of feet.